It's getting bad, y'all. It's getting bad. Uh, y'all know your man's the Donald. You know he wants to send his friends, the Elon, back to Africa. Yes, I said it right, Africa. I tried to tell y'all that a while back. The man was from Africa. Y'all don't believe it because he's too light. Why? But uh, should if he can send him back, shouldn't he send his wife back too somewhere? But hey, y'all don't want to hear that, especially you big supporters. Uh, I'm looking at this story right here though. This black dude. He ain't black like I said, but he's dog skin. I'm hoping the plane crashes. What he said. I'm hoping the plane crashes and I die. Man born on U.S. Army base deported to Jamaica after Trump's immigration crackdown leaves him stateless. He is stateless. He rather die. But now in my simple head, if he was born on the U.S. Army base in Germany, how'd that make him American? Because he was born on a U.S. Army base in Germany. But let's hear need to say that. Let's see. Well, this dude is a 39-year-old man. 39. He's raised in the United States. He was born on a U.S. Army base in Germany. He is living the reality of incomprehensible immigration law that has been left open to interpretation and which has caused havoc in his life as he deported to Jamaica. 39 years, y'all. Gonna bother this man. But like I said, in my world, he was born in Germany. He was German. Yes. Look, y'all. Back in the olden days, and I had this Rottweiler. People say, is he German or is he American Rottweiler? He's American. He was born him. Well, his blood, man, damn, a bloodline. You where you at? Thomas was born to a Jamaican father and a Kenyan mother. Kenya is Africa, y'all. While his father served in the U.S. Army, during his service, his father was granted citizenship. But since they moved a lot all over the globe due to his father's job, it would be 11 years before he would finally get settled in mainland America. It was years prior to the immigration law being so strict and stringent, and his case fell through the cracks. They say due to the incomplete document and the failure to file a consular report of birth abroad, the CRBA, his parents never secured legal recognition of his citizenship. And now he is being deported back to Jamaica. He was not there. They just sending him to his birth father's country. Like I said, he's never been there. He said he's aware of the local language, culture, and without job prospects. They say his case has become symbolic of the growing tension between strict enforcement policies and the complexities of citizenship, especially for children born abroad and military families. I done heard of another story like that. I think it was a Mexican boy, born over here. And they like, you go on your people's from. His life was uprooted due to a series of events which began with a minor incident. He was evicted from his home in Killeen, Texas. Then he got arrested for trespassing, a misdemeanor for which he served 30 days in jail. And then he was transferred to an ICE facility I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the visual I got of how a lot of us see it as ICE, and it's got something to do with Mexicans. And it's like he get in there, and they looking at him like, "You doing it here?" It's like a picture I saw of the inside of a rectum. I do it like this: inside of a rectum, and they had the head of a penis in there, and it was some boo boo on the other side of the rectum, and the boo boo ate the penis. What you doing in here? Yeesh, yeesh. No, wrong button. When it turned out that there was a lack of formal citizenship documents, it triggered the reinstatement of removal orders for him, which ended with him being in a new country and no future abroad. He was born in a U.S. military base, yes. It is a factor that many assume guarantees citizenship. However, it turns out that that's not enough for Mr. T. U.S. law requires more documentation than filings, however you want to say it, filing. These requirements are that the parent must have a 5-year physical presence in the U.S. Out of these 5 years, at least 2 of those years were after the age of 14. Man, they make it difficult to live in this squash hole. His father did not meet the requirements at the time of his son's birth, which led the courts to determine that the little boy was not a U.S. citizen. Poor little fella. In 2015, some stuff that I don't need to let y'all hear about it. I mean, the gist of the story's got. I mean, it's a lot going on with this case, y'all. Let me show y'all a picture of free nigga kill. That's him right there. Yeah. That is him. Him is him and him is him. What do y'all think? You already know what I said. Which, to some, it don't matter. I know. That's why we all have opinions. And some people's opinion don't matter to other people. Some people's opinions matter to some people, and they just take it in stride and try to dissect it and put it together, and then everybody's opinions come together into one and get a straight answer out of it. But if this case, your opinion is your opinion, I think actually they need to leave the dude alone. Y'all know that. I think that, like I said, this is the earth. No matter what state, country you got on it, it's earth. And if you believe in your Bible, God put this earth here for you. For you to roam freely. Go where you want to go. Not a proverbial gate. You can't jump it. Oh, you can't come over here. Why not? What you gonna tell God? Hey, why did you let Leroy come over here? Well, well, God, Leroy wasn't from here. Leroy wasn't from here? What do you mean, son? I didn't even have you, and you my son. So you telling me you don't belong on this earth? No, Father. You know, I just don't get it. How could this place be so hateful? I wonder if other planets are this hateful to this people's. I'm sure it is. It's always foolish people everywhere. Foolish, whatever y'all want to call it, 'cause y'all name every goddamn thing. You probably say, oh, those gray aliens over there, those green aliens over there. the rascal aliens. Y'all want to name every damn thing. How you know a chair wanted to be a chair? How you know an ant is an ant? How you know a bee is a bee? Because you named it. You want to be everything. You're the God. I was arguing with a guy today about it. I think I was arguing. I don't know. I was getting my point across. I'm sitting here saying, what we need God for? I know. But I wanted him to tell me. Because I told him everything. Now y'all listen to what I'm saying here. You gotta listen closer to decipher it. Everything here, y'all control it. You're taking God's name off money, which you probably didn't want to name on at the beginning. And then you building people, test tubes and all other kind of stuff. And you're making body parts. And you can make fake meat. Just go and screen print. Well, it's not screen print, but 3D print. You a chicken. Come on, man. Alright, and then y'all control the weather. You control other people. What else? Name it, and you can do it. Only thing you can't do is you can't get up there. If that's where it's at.